Phoenix is not only home to the 2018 Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show, it will also play host to the 25th annual Cattlemen's College on the Tuesday of Convention Week. And joining us now to talk about that is Josh White, the Executive Director of Producer Education for NCBA. Josh, this year marks the 25th anniversary for Cattlemen's College. What does that mean?
Well, it's pretty exciting. You know, we always say we add value for cattlemen. Come on early and attend Cattlemen's College. But this year I think is going to be like other years where we not only challenge the industry and come out with some great information, great research that gets the whole industry talking about big issues, but it also has something for every cattleman to take home and say, how can I make a difference on my farm or ranch?
And so give us a little bit of an overview of the session itself.
Sure. Well, you know, we have a tremendous number of opportunities, a lot of different sessions. One really unique thing this year is we're going to do a whole track outside at a demonstration arena, so we'll be able to interact with live cattle. We'll be talking about bull selection with some live bulls and all the data that we have today. How do we balance those things? We'll also be talking about RFID and some of the technologies available for ID and computer software to manage all of that information. So we'll have a lot of fun with that live demo arena. We also have Arby's CEO kicking things off. He'll be coming and talking about the We Have the Meats campaign, and they've had tremendous success with that, you know, featuring a lot of beef items. Real friend to beef and marketing a lot of beef. So it'll be interesting to hear what they have to say.
That will be exciting. And what some people may not realize is how you utilize actual participant and cattle people input to actually design the program. Tell us about that. That's
right. So we pay close attention to what our folks that attended the past few years have been telling us in the surveys and what we hear on site. So we've done something different. We had a contest this year to actually engage producers to say, what are your favorite topics of this list that we've already assembled? And we're actually offering several of those on Tuesday afternoon as well as Wednesday, because that's some of the feedback we received was, you know, I'd really like to see more of these live, even though we've provided the opportunity to view the recordings afterwards or to see the slides and hear the audio. So we're going to have more opportunity for you to hear, for each producer to hear the most, highest rated topics that we've put on the sessions this year.
And speaking of those high-rated topics, I know it's hard to select just a couple of topics or key speakers that you're going to have this year, but could you give us a glimpse of a couple of the sessions that you want to highlight?
Well, some things that really interest me. I know every producer is different, but we're doing a session on capturing maximum value in the beef industry, and it really goes all the way back to the Lost Opportunities paper that Chuck Lambert did in 1991 that really spawned the first national beef quality audits and the beef quality assurance revolution in our industry. We're taking a hard look at some of the assumptions and the data he put together way back then, and Dustin Pindell and Gary Smith are going to look at that. They're going to be our presenters and provide not only some history but some forward-looking, how can we continue to improve and capture value. Another great panel we've got on surviving in the beef business, so that'll be really interesting. Folks from all over the country, South Carolina, Kansas, and Texas, I think are where those panelists are from.
Fantastic. Well, it's one of my favorite parts of the convention. I really look forward to what you have prepared for us this year. Thanks so much for coming to the show and highlighting that.
Well, we'll see you there.
You bet. The 25th Annual Cattlemen's College alone probably makes it worth your time to head to Phoenix. The information and education available there is second to none. And you'll go home with a new idea or some new insights that just might change your cattle business in 2018. Reserve your space for Cattlemen's College and register now for the Cattle Industry Convention itself at the website ncba.org.